I sleep so well, but it's never enough. Curiosity. Oh no, why are we looking at videos here? Oh God. I reset all my internet settings yesterday as a purge, and we might have some issues this morning. We'll figure it out. Anyways, we've got a cat. You play as a hyper realistic cat in a cybernetic world. Leap and climb through a perilous labyrinth of obstacles, all to find your way back home. Came out on the 8th of October from Dark Bear Studios and iNight Gaming LLC, because they're serious about the games industry. Self-published by Dark Bear Studios, they want $12.85 currently, normally $15.50. Curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought it back. A rage game that will make you smile. Oh, it's an only up except you're a cat. Okay. Level design doesn't look too insane. I mean, I'll just watch Lyric play this. Like this, fine. It's an only up where you're a cat, I guess. Kind of, sort of, whatever. All right, Absalom. Man, it's okay. We'll get there. We'll get there. I promise. What is this? Pretty nice actually. Looks like a Saturday morning cartoon fighter, or is it a side-scrolling beat 'em up kind of thing? The little bit of noise filter that they've put on everything does what the blit filter is supposed to do on those throwback games. It does add just enough texture to things to lend it sort of a really nice artistic feel. I always recommend putting just a very subtle amount of noise on everything. Okay, can we do not autoplay videos ever? I don't want to look at that promotional material. Remember, again, for those of you, if you're new to the channel, the whole point here is to emulate going into an old school video game store, the PC store in the back corner, the dusty corner with all the cardboard boxes, and just flipping them over and looking and making a purchase decision based solely on copy and screenshots. All right, fight as the outcast heroes of. Do I need to do that every time? I don't want to do an intro for this. I just want to get. Let's go. Too much meta yapping today. Fight as the outcast heroes of Talam. Talam? In a fierce battle to retake magic from the Sun King Azra's grasp in Absalom, an original roguelite beat 'em up by .mu. Is it original? How original is it? It is by .mu. Also, Guard Crush Games and Supa Monks helped out. .mu published alongside Gummirror Games. They want $32.50 for it. I'm not happy with this $32.50 baseline. I think this is where it used to be $20, and now it seems like this. We're appropriately valuating our game for the market at $32.50, and I guess they are if the sales drop it low enough. I mean, it is close to $20 US. Inflation, man, it sucks. All right, crafted with passion by the dream team that redefined side-scrolling beat-em-ups, Absalom mixes top-of-the-class combat action with modern roguelite elements, bringing all the vibes of the fantasy arcade hits of the past into an immersive adventure set in an original world of Talma. As I die. Uh-huh. Okay, I mean, cool. .mu looks like they poured a bunch of money into this, hired some actual animators. I'm not sure how much of this process can be done by machine yet, but I would think that the betweens, the tweeners, the frames that are between the keyframes could be pretty well approximated by a machine now. You don't need to farm it out to starving artists in Korea anymore. You can just get a machine to do it. The Rogue 'em Up original. Okay, so it's a beat 'em up with roguelike elements. They smash those two genres together. Finally, the roguelikes come to the beat 'em ups. Controllers are required for local multiplayer. I mean, cool. Why no demo.mu? Do you not have confidence in your product? I mean, a lot of that's, I think that it's pretty straightforward to do a demo if you plan it in your production pipeline, and they just don't. But you can demo it on Steam, I guess, if you want to buy it and refund it. I don't. Blue Protocol Star Resonance. Is this a bunch of bait? Is this someone trying to cash in on the Genshin Impact experience? What is it with the frilly maid dresses, the purple and white hair? I just don't understand. I think we're crossing a line where some of this shit was done for the memes in anime back in the day, and now kids just take it seriously and make it their entire identity. And they're not kids, like middle-aged men are doing this. Playing dress up in a video game as a cat-eared schoolgirl shirt, or schoolgirl skirt wearing character. There's something fundamentally wrong with all of this. Blue Protocol Star Resonance expands the Blue Protocol universe with a vibrant, massively multiplayer online role-playing game experience. 100% it's gotcha, right? It's gambling. It's going to suck your life and your last remaining brain cell away. Create your own hero, team up for strategic raids, or simply relax and have fun with friends, fishing, crafting, and endless exploration. None of these people are your friends. As soon as you quit playing the game, they fucking evaporate. It's like any drug. Adventure Awaits came out on the 9th of October from Shanghai Bokura Network Technology Company Limited. I wonder if China had any sort of anime. Like, was that not originally a Japanese thing? Like Chinese cartoons and Taiwanese cartoons, they're just culturally appropriating the Japanese stuff, right? I got to look into that, write an essay on it. Published by A plus. I don't know. I give it a D minus. Honestly, it's free, but it's not. This will steal all kinds of shit from you. Mostly your soul, actually. So avoid at all costs. Cairn Mather's Curse. All right, we go from the latest and cutting edge roguelike technology and massively multiplayer online gotcha gambling bait to a lo-fi. I played Undertale and Mother 3 once and decided to make my own version. Okay. It's probably a great heartfelt story. When an ancient conspiracy threatens the land of Albanus, only one boy and his dreams stand between his family and the end of the world. I can't wait till all these developers are too old to do this anymore. Like, I really want to see what the Fortnite generation brings to game development. Like, what will their nostalgia look like? Right? Raised on just ultra high quality Hitachi on the clitoris stimulation. I can't wait because I'm tired to death of this shit. I really am. It's just fucking bores me to tears. This one came out on the 9th of October. That's right. It wasn't the late 90s. It was yesterday from Ross McRitchie, self-published. Kudos on using your real name. I guess you're super proud of this. $26 is the asking price, and it's Scottish Japanese role-playing game. Cultural appropriation from Scotland. They're everywhere. These fucking weeaboos living in their mom's basements, curling up to their body pillows at night, dreaming of indie success. 30-hour single-player Japanese. Isn't it an SRPG, though? If it's Scottish, claim it, right? Fuck. A story-rich narrative steeped in Celtic mythology and Scottish culture. Funky turn-based combat with cultists, haggis, and stop signs. Solve puzzles to unlock areas. Again, fight weird enemies. 16-bit Celtic soundtrack. The soundtrack of Cairn Mather's Curse draws on both traditional Scottish music and classic Super Nintendo Entertainment System era Japanese role-playing games. Across 101 tracks, players encounter bagpipe rock battle themes, melodic motifs for each main character, and sweeping emotional pieces that underscore the story's moving moments. No demo, no sale, and even if it was, I don't want to go back to the late 90s. The Legacy. It's probably not even the late 90s. It's like the early 90s, yeah? Late 80s. There are 39 screenshots of this man holding a gun. What is it exactly? Survivor like? Ooh, it's got a pretty gross looking UI. And yeah, it's we have Rust at home. Tired of playing Rust? Well, we tried to make our version of it. And that's fair. I mean, we need competition in the marketplace, but between 7 Days to Die and Rust, there just really isn't much space, is there? Cooperative survival and horror genre. No, it's not a game. They're establishing a whole new genre here. You and your family have returned to your native land, and then you stole it from the people who were actually there. Don't forget your land acknowledgments, kids. On which a terrible curse and darkness has fallen. Will you be able to survive in a harsh and dangerous environment and stop the evil? It depends only on you and your skills and ability to help each other. Came out on the 8th of October from Second Reality and Rock Game SA. Those essays never filled me with much confidence. Playway is an essay, and you see what they produce. They want 1950 for this and a cooperative survival horror game. There's some big deal story that you probably don't really care about when you're playing the game and fishing for hours. Survival, potions, magic, and mysticism. Svetlograd is not just a city, and the nearby settlements are not simple villages. Many local legends tell of mysticism, dark and light magic, and mythical beings. I wonder, you can't shoot them with your rifle? Seems like you can, though. Large open world and diverse locations, construction, resource gathering, and crafting. I swear to God, if I do not ever want to punch another tree so long as I live. I got that all out of my system in Minecraft, and ever since then, any game that's tasked me with punching trees has fallen extremely flat. Play solo or up to 4 players, and then the rest of it's Rust with magic. Okay, I'm good. Vampire's Best Friend. No, here's another low pixel density throwback. Looks like a spike dislike kind of thing. You gotta fly around as a bat and avoid the spikes. That would drive me insane, but maybe you're into this kind of thing. Vampire hunters are after a mischievous vampire girl. Oh, you play a little vampire girl and her pet bat. Okay. Flap through peril in this open-ended precision batformer with unique control scheme that recontextualizes precision platformer trappings and flips them upside down. Okay, there better be a demo because I want to see if that's actually true. Came out on the 6th of October from a Sinks Adventure. There is indeed a demo. All right, I'll take a look. Any game that claims to fucking push the envelope, innovate, create something new, and it's not obvious from the screenshots that they're lying, I will take a look. They want $13 for this. That's reasonable. Fly through the night. We've all had that dream where you're flying in the sky only to wake up on the floor with your head broken open. No, wait, what? Old school charm, open world, carve your own path. Depending on if you're hardcore or looking for something more chill, you can make a choice to play your way in this game. Really? Well, we'll take a look. Pocket Boss. Okay, are you there? We need to increase our market share. Is this what is this? It's a mini game, WarioWare sort of thing? Based on someone's criticism of capitalism? Okay, yeah, probably. Male, female. Shouldn't the male be limp like that? Who says that work and play don't mix? Not us. Play Pocket Boss, the game where you handle lots of fun data, or data, depending, and one not so fun boss. Came out on the 8th of October from Langfilm and Mario von Rickenbach. Published by Playables. They want $6.50 for it. And yeah, it's a bunch of little mini games. Or is it? Maybe they're not even. You just sort of play with the images. Fix puzzling charts and bend the trends. Make your company's productivity, shareholder value, and customer trust shine, at least on paper. It's funny how I know a lot of people who shit on capitalism and business in general, but if you were the head, the captain of a particular industry, and at the, if you were actually the boss, it's it's amazing. It's incredible to have like authority and power to just earn. And not only that, but provide for the livelihood of hundreds, if not thousands, of other people and their families and contribute to the economy and the society in general. Like, yeah, you can shit on capitalism for being a fucking nightmare, but at the same time, it does a lot of good. And the whole reason we're all sitting here listening to me yap is because of capitalism. I mean, don't get it twisted. It's nice to have morals and ideals, but I have never met an anti capitalist that was not compromising their so called values in one way or another. Just by living in North America, you're compromising the values. Take all the people who hate capitalism, go form a commune on an island somewhere and see how long it lasts. Lord of the Flies. All right, anyways, created by Mario von Rickenbach, plug and play in kids. Those are great games based on an idea by Maha Gehrig with sound by Look Good. All right, about 60 minutes of playtime for $6.50. It's art. These kind of things will appear in humble bundles or for 25 cents at some point, so I'll wait. The Gretlo tapes. All right, if you turn the chromatic aberration and the blur filter just right, your crappy asset packs actually look pretty good. Looks like a survival horror sort of thing. You've got a video camera for some reason. They played Outlast once and decided to make their own. Instead of a flashlight, you have a lighter, apparently. Although it looks like you can use the camera for a light source. Armed with nothing but your camera, investigate the abandoned Gretlo house in this short atmospheric horror game. Uncover a chilling mystery through a realistic found footage lens. Came out on the 7th of October from Ajon Games. Self-published. They want $13 for it. It's got about 90 minutes of what you're used to. I mean, it doesn't look like it does anything new or interesting or innovative, but there it is if you want more of it. Lock and Key, a magical girl mystery. I know immediately this isn't for me. It's for lesbians, and it's a visual novel where you can romance the furniture, probably. I don't fucking know what they're doing these days. Came out on the 30th from Studio Elan. There is a demo. They want $19.50 for it, and it's not for me. Card Artisan. All right, this was made by a machine, 100%. What is this all about? kind of deck building with more metagame to it. Lots of user interface, lots of machine generated images, but I guess that's what you're going to need to do if you want to make a card battler in 2025 by yourself in your mom's basement. Card Artisan is a card battler with role-playing game and roguelite elements and an emphasis in random generation that allows you to not only create your own deck, but also create and use your own custom cards. Came out on the 8th of September from Fullen Games, self-published. They want $18 even for it. And you craft the cards. There's random generation. I just want to get to the AI disclaimer. No, they didn't. Good for them. I mean, it's obvious, but they chose to politely ignore disclosing it, which put a lot of the AI Karens to rest. Okay, I'm good. It's whatever. WASD, The Adventure of Tori. Okay, let me guess. Keyboard controls only? What is this? Evna Games? What is this? What are you doing in this game? Flat artwork. Looks like a throwback to the Flash era. I think you're a squirrel of some kind. WASD, The Adventure of Tori, is an online co-op game for 2 to 4 players. Each player can only use own key. W, A, S, or D. Okay. So fight your friends. Even a small mistake can make the team fail, so talk with your teammates and work together. How's the latency on this thing? You need 2 to 4 players to play the game. Came out on the 2nd of October from Evna Games, self-published. Oh, they were playing with themselves here. See, even the developer didn't have 3 people to play with for the screenshot. Oh, it's so sad when you notice stuff like it's just depressing because it reminds me of myself sitting toiling away in my lonesome. That's why I never wanted to make any co-op or multiplayer games because there was no way I was going to get a testing group together. Anyways, $5 is the asking price, and yeah, I think I get it. It's you don't even have an animation on the character. You do kinda when it turns, slight animation, no walking animation. We had so much fun during testing, we didn't even notice the hours fly by. Are you one of those they thems? Because as far as I can tell, it was just you testing this thing. Anyways, good luck. Steel Knights Armis. Oh God, who are you in this? These girls with the side shaved? No, it's actually a brusque-looking dude. But what was the girl in the splash screen? I don't know. Is this gacha? It's a armored core sort of thing from Japan? That's indie armored core. Steel Knights Armis is a roguelike robot game. They don't call them mechs anymore. Come on now. Lead the rebellion through 5 chapters, fighting against the Imperial Army and Earth Federation. Customize and upgrade your robot to survive the intense battles ahead. Came out on the 7th of October from Izanami Game Lab Incorporated, self-published. They are serious about the business. There is a demo. They want $13 for it. Thrill of obliterating enemy hordes. So is it a shmup? I don't quite understand. Or it's maybe a full axis movement shooter, or is it a survivor like? The narrative unfolds over 5 chapters, seamless fusion with vertical shoot 'em ups. Yeah, there's moments where it's vertical, and then there's other moments where it's free flowing. Huh. Okay, and there's your cast of characters. They're all kind of attractive looking, which is unusual. But it is a game from Asia. I don't know. I'm in the middle of fighting with Armored Core. It's such a hard game. It's so frustrating. I'm banging my face against it. I'm having a good time though because the aesthetic is incredible. This I don't know about. I really don't know. I'm curious though, and I do wonder if they have an English version. And since they are asking for money, I'm going to assume it's not going to steal all my crypto. I don't know. These are the kind of considerations you need to make in 2025. All right, I might take a look later. And we're good. Let's get out of here. 19,103 games have been viewed. You have yourself a fantastic day.